Alright, good morning folks. It's Sunday morning. I'm out for a bit of a hunt. Sergio's not with me because he's watching Italy play somebody in soccer anyway. Got this 35, really shallow, normally bottle caps, and I leave them, but I decided to have a crack at this one. And you can see it's literally just a really soft section of sand, and what's just come out of that looks to be the remains of a threepence. It's a 1940, I want to say 1943. It's not quite dawn here yet, so the light hasn't quite kicked in. I've got my headlamp on it, but I think it's 1943 threepence, like really shallow, been hit with the mower. So yeah, first find of the day. Been here about 10 minutes. Not bad, but really shallow. It's about 4 degrees here at the moment, so it's quite cool. But we'll crack on for a couple of hours this morning and see how we go, eh? Okay folks, my next target's a 39. That's always a nice number. Reasonable size hole. The detector said it was about mid depth, and it's right. And you can see it's just popped out here in the plug. We've got ourselves a appears to be a penny. It's a rue penny. There we go, 1951. Beautiful. All right, let's keep going. Right folks, my next target's at 36. I've just popped what appears to be a ring. There you go there folks. Looks all to be in one piece. It's been resized. It's got a quite a significant mark on the inside there, but there are quite a number of hallmarks in there. There's actually a few more than what I'm used to seeing, because ordinarily you only get a maker's mark, a city of origin for British silver, and date letter code, and also the sterling symbol, but there's quite a few there. If it's older, you'll also get the head of the monarch who was there at the time to show the duty had been paid. So it's got quite a few hallmarks. I'll have a look at that when I get home. Alright folks, let's keep going, eh? Well, let me tell you folks, the sun might be up, but it's still bloody cold. Alright, so we've got a 36 in the hole, really quite shallow, and you can see it's just popped out a penny in the spoil there. It's in a beautiful nick. This sand is brilliant for keeping these coins beautiful, and it's a 1917 Commonwealth of Australia penny. Look at the condition of that. It's been in the ground for who knows how long, and it's absolutely beautiful. Alright, let's keep going. Alright folks, my next target was a 35, and it sort of jumped up to 40 and settled to 40 on the pinpoint, but and it said it was really deep. It lied. What I've turned out is this beautiful little lead toy tank. Let's get some of the dirt off it for you. It's in gorgeous condition. Look at that. A little bit of a nick on the front of it from me, and it's missing its barrel, but that is a gorgeous little piece of kit. Always love finding these old lead toys. It fascinates me that it was considered okay for children to play with lead way back in the in the dark ages, as it were. Alright, I've only got about probably another 20 minutes here. I'm going to head home and have some breakfast and warm up. Alright, let's keep going, eh? Okay folks, so this is the result of the hunt this morning. As I said a couple of times, it was quite cold, so it wasn't a really long hunt, but we did alright. Got some nice items. We'll start off over here with the pennies. So we've got a 1917 and a 1951. 1917 is the Commonwealth of Australia penny, and the 1951 is the kangaroo penny. So they're a good example. Both of them are in quite good nick, and they're good examples of the two different types of pre-decimal coins we had here in Australia for pennies anyway, the two different types. Beneath that was that mangled up 1943 threepence, and if you have a look just underneath the 3, under the scroll, you can see a little D, which signifies Denver Mint. So 1943 Denver Mint threepence. That's 92.5% silver. Got a dollar coin. I've said it before, I love these copper nails. This one's nice and straight, doesn't look like it's ever actually been driven into anything, so that's a nice example of it. The 1 and 2 cent piece collection. The little lead tank, it's got a small nick on the front from me. Interestingly, with this it's hollow at the back. I've cleaned out most of the dirt, give it a bit of a tap, cleaned out most of the dirt, but cute little toy. Might have been a game piece, or indeed just a child's toy, but as I said out in the field, it's interesting that it used to be okay to let children play with lead toys. And probably the best find of the day is this 925 sterling ring. I've given it a bit of a clean, and it's come up quite nice. I'll get it around so you can see those hallmarks, and I'll spin it around the correct way. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see those hallmarks, but take it from me, it's actually a British hallmarked piece. So the first 2 squares you've got N and BS, which is something or other brothers, I've forgotten already. And then we go from the furthest right, you've got the lion, which signifies sterling. You've got the anchor on its side, which was Birmingham, where it was made. And you've got a lowercase y, which is the date letter code. That date letter code is 1898. So it's an 1898 sterling silver ring. It's a men's ring. It actually it fits on my my wedding finger. Nice size, beautifully made, in great condition, and it cleaned up really nicely. That's I suppose the beauty of being in sand. I think it's a beautiful piece, and it's my pick for the find of the morning anyway. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video, folks. Yeah, it was a bit of a short one, but going out again tomorrow afternoon with Nathan and Dale and Sergio and Mark and a whole collection of us, and we'll head back out to that military location and see what else we can find. Alright folks, I'll see you next time.